Okay, so look on the screen. He arrived at the hospital with his mother. I don't know why Dusty, they all want always under their mother. So at some point, so he had an appointment. I'm wondering if it was a mental appointment. I didn't hear them mention that. But he arrived with his mother, a grown behind man, for his appointment. Became agitated. Shot 5 women. One is dead, 4 are fighting for their lives. And I bet, if not all, most of them are black women. Grady Hospital, Atlanta. But his mother was uninjured. I wonder if he lives with his mother. I'm willing to bet you these Dusties, they hate women. How are you agitated? You just showed up for an appointment, but he's, quote, agitated. Why are you agitated? Why are you agitated? One thing that they probably did do, which is enormous, ask questions. Oh, but in true Dusty fashion, they're just angry. Oh, yeah, just angry. You can smile and he might become unhinged or agitated. What led him to do this? I wonder if he planned it. Do you really think that it's possible that his appointment required him to bring a handgun? I wonder if he planned it. He became agitated. I become agitated every time I have to pay for their children with my tax dollars. Every time someone is unalived, being in their presence. I become agitated when I see some silly woman that signed up for IOD and carrying the seed of poverty D. Highly emotional, very irrational, and most of them hate women. The same women, the species that's holding them up is the one that they hate. What grown man needs your mama coming to your appointment with you? You need your mama with you? You can't go by yourself? Do you live with your mother? Do you really hate your mother? But you didn't shoot her because that's probably your resource for survival? You depend on her to carry you through? Is that really what it is? And these, in most cases, will be the same kind of women. Not my son. He was Baptist fed and Baptist bred, and he still don't have no sense in his head. Become agitated. The dust bucket, the hatred for women is real. They can't make it on their own. And it's really toward black women again. They didn't show the victims, but I'm willing to bet at Grady Hospital, if not all, it's got to be a black woman in there somewhere for those nurses, for those women to be shot like that. They can't make it. They want to blame women for their failures. They don't have any successes for their failures. Are you a mama's boy? Mad about your life? Out of all the problems they have, that's how you know they are weak. They can't deal with the real issue. They can't. They are inferior thinkers. They can't deal with the real issues. They can't fix their own lives. They can't admit what's wrong. They can't. And most of them, I'm willing to bet you, they have been coddled by Black Queen Mama. Not my son. Most have been coddled. And then they get into society, in my opinion. They've been coddled in the BC so much. Then when they get into society, into the real world, and they see what's really going on, and they're not prepared. And then a black woman, she's prepared. Because trust me, at age 3, you already know what's waiting on you, honey, is a J-O-B. Your first words, mama, maybe daddy. But we know at age 3, get ready to know. You will be very familiar with, in your lifetime, a J-O-B. Several J-O-Bs. But not him. They want to coddle him. And when they coddle him, these inferior men, they can't function in society. They become angry. Angry bird. Talking about the angry black woman. No, this is the angry black man because they take their anger out on women all the time. Most men do. I'm willing to bet you he's coddled. One is dead. What did she do? She just came to work and came in contact with the seed of poverty D. Mad at the world. Mad about your life. Did you contribute to it? The mistakes that you made. You mad at everybody but you. Angry bird. Is killing those women gonna make his life any better? No. But see that we have to face the reality. I do believe here's a big deal. It's not gonna make his life better, it's gonna make it worse. So he might go to jail, he might want a boyfriend. A plethora of boyfriends be in that jail. But here's the one part you need to understand. I do believe that when they do this, they are getting an inner satisfaction. Oh yes, getting an inner satisfaction. Dr. Lovely sent me a video, and I got to get that one. Yeah, show that one. When he was arrested by the sheriff, he said, "What? I killed the black bee. I killed the black queen." Oh, and I thought about it. I wonder how many black queens has he sat at that table and they fed him. How many black queens have housed him? The hatred for women is real, especially with these inferior, low vibrational, angry dust buckets. The hatred is real. What could he have done? Could they have done? He became agitated. He's got some his own issues. He's not man enough to resolve them. That's why they do what they do. Not man enough to resolve those issues. No, he can't think like that. So, for clinging to their lives, fighting for their lives, and one is deceased. What did she do? What what do those women do? They probably just ask him questions. And why is your mother coming with you? It make me wonder, is she coming because she knows he's kind of stupid and trying to keep him calm? Well, he quick to go off. Let me go down there with him. They will coddle these sons. A grown behind man, you got your mama coming with you to the appointment? That tells me he's probably coddled. He probably lives with her. Can't make it without her. And probably hates her. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised. The only reason, and I saw this on Dusty Dan, he committed a crime, and he said they had robbed an older lady that worked for a law office. And they robbed her, and somehow Becky was on the inside working in the office too. She was in on it. They had Becky. They were like, "Hey, give her the logins," because she worked with like their accounting, and so they were able to take money from that law office. Becky was an inside chick. They robbed the woman, and after they robbed her, and they robbed that law office because they had Becky in the inside with her logins and were transferring money from that law practice to their account. So Becky just came to the lady's house. Oh, hey, so and so, I was in the area and I was stranded. Can I catch your eye? Lady let her in. Okay, no worries. I'm still getting dressed. No worry. Next thing you know, Becky's like, "Oh, my boyfriend's here." And while the lady's getting dressed, I'll just see myself out, see at the office. She lets the boyfriend in and they rob the woman. And then Becky goes to work and they're telling the woman, "Hey, we need your logins." Because Becky knew what the lady's position was in the company, worked there for a long time. She was trusted. So after they got the logins and they transferred a couple $100,000, he killed the woman and he put a bag over her head. And Dusty Dan, the killing man, he said when he did that, he was thinking about his grandmother. When he did that, he was thinking about his grandmother. What does that tell you? Maybe she wanted him to be disciplined. So when he killed those women, he was thinking about a family member, his grandmother. That's what he told the police when he killed the woman. So the same thing here. I suspect this man hates his mother and probably wants to kill her too, but he needs her because he knows she's going to be there for him. Like, hey, what grown man got my appointment, got my mama coming with me? Where they do that at? In Dusty Land, inferior man? War without a cause. Let's just hope some IOD don't sign up to carry his seed. Poverty D. People, as times get harder, more challenging, and I'm telling you, I did a video on Patreon call about mammies causing people to die. Yeah, mammies will, because see, mammies are holding up these degenerate sons, these coddled, inferior thinking men. And then when a mammy's purse is adversely affected, she loses her job and she can't take care of him anymore, or the money gets a little light. What do you think is going to happen? I can't take care of my son the way I used to. He's not going to go and get a job. No, he's going to get angry because he has been coddled. He has been protected. He's been shielded by his mother, the mammy. And he will think nothing about going out there and hurting another woman, killing, robbing other women. They will think nothing of it. That's why I say, because of mammies, a man and woman will die. The mammies are holding them up by their dusty drawers. Talking about holding up the bloodstained banner. They holding up the dusty stained banner. I hope they find him and find him soon. But again, it wouldn't surprise me. This man hates his mother. He hates women. He is a failure. And probably seeing those women in positions of power. They're running things. They have jobs. Probably seeing them in a position of power where they are asking the questions and he has to come with the answer. He may not like that. Why I gotta be answering her? You'd be surprised. Mentally, may not like that. Oh, she's in charge. And it has military background. Might be a little, need some help upstairs. Seeing a woman in a position of authority where he has to answer. That's the only way you're going to get your help, dum-dum. They might set him off. And it makes you wonder, too, that maybe he planned it. Why would you bring a gun to the appointment? Did you plan on doing this? Was the gun requirement part of the appointment process? I doubt it. But this is what they do. Another example, Dusties, they are coddled, they're protected by the mammies. Dusties bring drama, death, and trauma. The financial implication, what if the mother, one of the ladies that's fighting for her life in the hospital there, what if she is going to be there for a couple of days and is a single parent? Who's going to pick up the child? Who's going to see about the child? Could have an important appointment later on this week after work. Can't make it because of a Dusty. This is what they do. They destroy the community. When you have a person that's of low vibrational, very angry, an angry person, especially an angry man, just add the D, is a very dangerous man. Trust and believe. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Simply Said on YouTube, and I'm out.